What do you think about Wes Watson?
No.
He claims he makes a lot of money.
How much money?
$3 million a month coaching.
I've watched some of his stuff before, but there's no fucking way he's making $3 million a month off of coaching. Someone sent me his story before that shows that he makes six-figure days. Those numbers literally look like he's a drug dealer and he's laundering money. And he's coaching a bunch of guys that are tatted up, just came out of prison, and don't have any fucking money. You gotta be stupid to truly believe that. He's not a tough guy. Actually a very stupid guy. Tell people the truth. Your Bugatti's about to be gone, and it's a fucking sad story.
Azulay is calling out Wes Watson for faking his numbers, probably money laundering from drug deals and being stupid. How ridiculous is it that Princess Azulay, the king of made-up stories and fake tough guy behavior, is calling out another fake tough guy and actually having valid points? This is peak alpha male universe insanity. The guy who invented cartel uncles, Shaolin monk training, and throwing his dad through coffee tables is now exposing someone else for being fake. And the wildest part? He might be right about Wes. At this point, the AMU has completely lost it. It's fake alphas calling out other fake alphas while all of them are performing for cameras and making up stories. It's like watching two people in costumes argue about who's wearing the better costume, when the most delusional person in the room is making valid criticisms of someone else. You know, we've entered a completely different dimension of nonsense. The fake alpha cinematic universe is eating itself.
After many years of training, and I trained all types of martial arts, I was training my fists, my elbows, my knees, and my shins to become indestructible. After that, I went and traveled to China and trained with some Shaolin monks, and they explained to me that the strongest part of the body is actually your skull. And if you train your skull for about an hour a day, bang it against the wall, after a year it becomes 4 times thicker than it really is, which means that you become unstoppable, indestructible. You could punch them, you could kick them in the head. All they have to do is turn the head to wherever you're hitting and they will break any bone in your body. But the greatest thing about the Shaolin monks is that you'll never see them fight. So the stronger that I got and the more indestructible that I got, I found myself never fighting again. And that was probably the greatest thing I had to conquer in my life.
He says the stronger he gets, the less he has to fight. Probably also the reason why he won't sign the contract with Ali, right? Once again, Princess Azulay makes up another unverifiable story about becoming this trained warrior. I'm so strong I don't need to fight is just code for I'm scared to actually prove anything. If you're really that strong and trained, signing a contract and stepping into the ring should be easy, but he won't. Because all these stories are just smoke and mirrors to avoid the reality that he'd get demolished. The stronger you get, the less you fight. Or in his case, the more stories you tell, the less you have to back them up.
Have you ever wondered what it looks like from the side when you take a seat at the dinner table? Most of you will be leaning over the chair, pulling it over, then coming in and make it look effortless. Make that chair serve you. How does it look?
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
You gotta make sure you don't ruin your first impression taking a drink from your water bottle or not to serve the bottle. Don't be doing this. Down over it. Don't look pinned. Open up, stand straight. Bring it to your eye level. Take a drink like a man. Look straight forward. That's how you do it. You're too big to act small. Drink it like a man.
You don't need to be so overly insecure about yourself that you're worried about how to drink water correctly. However, you should be cautious about what's already on the internet about you. Speaking of which, let's talk about today's sponsor, Aura, which helps us improve our videos while keeping us safe online. Let me show you something disturbing. This is the type of detailed report data brokers are selling about you right now. Your address, phone number, relatives, income, everything. These companies are making billions selling your personal information without your consent, and they don't care if scammers, spammers, or stalkers buy it. That's where Aura comes in. Aura protects your privacy by identifying data brokers, selling your info, and automatically removing it from these sites and keeping it off. What separates Aura from other services is that nobody offers as many features for the same price. You get dark web monitoring, real-time fraud alerts, 24/7 identity monitoring, a VPN, antivirus, password manager, and if anything does happen, $5 million in identity theft insurance with US-based fraud experts available around the clock. You can try Aura free for 14 days at aura.com/Adonis. That's enough time for Aura to start scrubbing your personal info off these data broker sites without you lifting a finger. Link is in the description. Take control of your privacy. You deserve to feel secure online. Now back to the video. classic fake guru advice. It only works if you're already rich with established connections. I just leverage my yacht and network isn't advice for broke people. It's fantasy. Real broke means you can't afford rent. Not I still have my yacht, but my bank account is empty. This is out-of-touch advice from someone who just wants to masturbate on how great he is.
I think so many of you out there, you're existing in your peasant life. You wake up when the alarm goes off. You go to your job. Sorry. Hi, boss. Okay, you go to your job. Crazy. You get paid your wages. And you're like, how did Tate get all that money? That guy has $100 million. And here I am, slaving away.
60% you will not be here on Friday. I will make sure of it. You will earn the fucking right to be here on fucking Friday night. I will cut this fucking thing off my head before I let any one of you little bitches make it to that dinner table that don't fucking deserve the right to be here. I'll fucking make sure of it. I'm weeding out the fucking bitches.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
And she said, but, so then what do you do for excitement? My dear, when we park this car outside of the restaurant, you're gonna get out, and you're gonna take your high heels, and you're gonna try not to fall over and embarrass yourself. And you're gonna walk your Bambi legs towards the restaurant. Do. I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna find a parking space, I'm gonna look around to see who's near my car. I'm gonna wait for my security team to arrive, I'm gonna wait for them to get out. I'm gonna wait for them to put their hands on their firearms. I'm then gonna leave my car. My head's gonna be on a swivel. I'm gonna be walking towards the restaurant, keeping an eye on you, making sure you don't fall, making sure nobody can sneak up on me, and try and get into the restaurant without incident and without injury. Me walking to a restaurant is the same level of adrenaline as you jumping out of a plane.
What's the point of being rich if you live in constant fear that someone will hurt you? You can't move freely, can't trust people's intentions, can't have normal experiences without security everywhere. That's not freedom. That's a prison made of money. Yeah, you have luxury cars and expensive watches, but you're constantly looking over your shoulder, paranoid about threats, unable to just exist peacefully in public. Most regular people can walk into a restaurant without needing armed security and fear of being attacked. Wealth should give you freedom and peace of mind, not turn your life into a security operation where you can't trust anyone or go anywhere without protection. If your lifestyle creates that level of danger and paranoia, maybe the money isn't worth what you sacrifice to get it.
All you motherfuckers take your shirt off and stand next to me.
Oh, pause.
We'll see who the f***'s winning. What's up?
What's up?
Come on now. Wait. You gotta shave that shit. You gotta shave this arm hair.
Really?
You're getting your first fucking puke. This penitentiary shit, I'm 40 fucking years old.
Fair enough. All right, you win, I guess. Damn it.
I'll always win.
Should I get tatted up or not?
Get blasted. I started on my neck when I was 14.
Holy.
Wes Watson is challenging Jack Doherty, who's half his age, to take their shirts off and see who's stronger. Jack Doherty is a clown as well. But imagine being a grown man on steroids challenging someone young enough to be your son to a flex-off for validation. Both have the same immature mentality, which says everything. Real strength doesn't need to prove itself to teenagers. This is just desperate insecurity from both sides.
I'm 6 feet. Look it. How tall are you, sir? I'm 6 feet. Okay. Who's 5'8"?
Yeah.
See if I'm taller than him.
What up?
Motherfuckers say I'm motherfucking 5'8". Dick's 5'8".
Yeah. What up, baby? How are you?
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
Before you were born, there was a man who had you and gave you the last name that you have. But before that, there was another man. And take 2,000 years back, there was a man standing at the battlefield with a sword, going to kill or get killed. But before he did that, he had a son who had a son all the way down to you. You're from a warrior bloodline. You have a beard. Do you know that the beard shows that you're from a warrior bloodline? Because we survived more than all the rest. Because if I punch you right now, you will feel it 40% less than he will feel it without a beard. And because you have a full beard, you come from a warrior bloodline. So inside of you, you're a warrior. And it shows on the outside. Look at your tattoos. Look at your size. Look at your demeanor. Very powerful. Until what happens? You speak from a soft place. I could take you and change you completely within 8 weeks that you'll be a fucking warrior.
What do I DM?
Fearless.
You're not a warrior because you have a beard. You're just a guy with a beard. Azule would know this if he ever actually stepped into a ring instead of just talking about it.
All right, guys, look at this. This is me here in Detroit on the front of my boat, naked, enjoying life. All right. I was also enjoying what I did to Mr. Ben, poor guy, King Azuli. All right. I destroyed him on the podcast, bro. He just kept calling out for ChatGTP. He was so scared of me. I showed you guys that I don't fear him. He's not the true king that he claims to be, and he's not the true influencer that he claims to be. You know, I proved my point with this guy, and there's a lot of him too that I gotta get out of my way. It's disappointing, but it is the truth. I felt his energy. He was so scared of me. You know, after I shoved him and got into a scuffle with him, you know, the proof is in the videos. You know, I don't want to take any more jabs on the guy. I hope, you know, things get better for him and his family. I don't know what to say more than I'm not that type of guy. When someone has a wound, you know, I keep destroying them or hurting them more. I'm not that type of guy, you know. I wish him well, but I would love to put my fist in his face. Anybody wants to promote that, let's do that. Guys, there's a lot of fake influencers out there that really use ChatGTP to get their information. You know, they make a few lousy dollars and they claim they're rich and they fake it to make it. I've heard that line a lot, but this is not fake it to make it. You know, you can't do that to people. People really need guidance, and you can't fake guidance. You know, it really destroys people, and I really wanted to prove a point, and I proved my point. I'm here, I'm Ali Soba, I'm the real deal, I'm rare. You're not gonna find a guy like me. You can be like me, I can teach you how to be like me. Keep watching my videos, keep getting motivated by my videos. And anybody that's gonna keep getting in my way, remember what happened to Ben Azuli, all right? I'll see you guys.
That one there was a violation, personally I wouldn't have it.
Go look at your paycheck. It's not at least 100 grand a month, you got work to do. A lot of you guys jack off all day. Seriously, I mean, like, you guys just bullshit all the time. Greatness comes from doing mundane shit that average people can't keep doing. It's not all fucking sexy and fired up. It's staying consistent, doing the shit you need to do over and over and over and over. Everybody told me what's fucking possible. Fuck everybody. I called my own shots. I'm not a crowd pleaser. I fucking destroyed it.
Come here.
Shut your stupid ass up.
CoffeeZilla is a bitch. This is my statement to you, CoffeeZilla. You're a fucking pussy. I guarantee I drink more coffee than you, meaning you're a fraud to begin with. You're doing this little breakdown, this investigation. You just emailed me in a homosexual tone saying, oh, I want to ask questions about this coin, this coin. You really think you're going to do a fucking investigation into the fact that meme coin prices go up and down and that all the retards and the real niggers in the trenches are going to agree with you? Of course they go up and fucking down. It's meme coins. Nobody cares. I'm not Logan Paul. I'm not somebody who is already hated and everyone's looking for a reason to jump on the bandwagon. I'm built different. I'm loved. Nobody likes you. Nobody's scared of your fucking investigation. Your emails sound gay. I accidentally leaked your email address. Now everyone's calling you fucking gay. I regret nothing I've ever done. Suck my dick. Daddy to the fucking moon. Patriarchy's being restored. Once I bust this case for sex trafficking, keep your fucking sister and mother away from me, or they'll end up working. I am built different. CoffeeZilla. I don't give a fuck about your video. I don't respect your journalism. I remember when you said the real world was a scam. It's actually a scam because for $49 you learn how to make money. One guy only made $400. What, someone paid $49 and made $400 and you called it a scam? You're a dipshit. We're now the largest online educational platform in the world. You haven't mentioned us since. You've shut up since then while you're begging for money, selling hats, trying to afford your lawsuits because you're broke. You're fucking poor. The real world's not a scam. Daddy's not a scam. Real nigger Tate ain't a scam. I'm a real nigger. You're a pussy. Fuck your investigation. In fact, for every single person who can show me they have emailed CoffeeZilla and called him gay, I will buy Daddy. And for every single dislike on his upcoming bullshit expose, I'll buy more Daddy. Every single thumbs down, every single email to this pussy ass DNG results in me buying Daddy coin and inflating the price to the moon. We're gonna win. CoffeeZilla's broke. Don't fuck with Tate. I'm built different. That's my statement.
When someone investigates your potentially fraudulent business dealings and asks for your side of the story, that's called journalism. Responding by calling them slurs and sicking your audience on them instead of addressing the actual allegations shows you have no real defense. And now, with the latest updates about Tate, it's a shame he's promoting some sort of online casino on top of everything else. So we've got meme coins that aren't performing, gambling promotion, and attacking journalists who ask questions instead of actually addressing the concerns. This is what happens when your entire business model is built on hype and manipulation instead of actual value. When someone investigates and asks legitimate questions, you can't defend the substance, so you attack the person and mobilize your followers to harass them. Encouraging your audience to spam someone's email because they're investigating you is admitting you can't defend yourself with facts. That's not alpha behavior, that's desperation.
When I meet somebody, do you know how I run a testosterone test on them? It's very simple. You'll hear from a lot of people, but the top people. You look at their hands. If this finger right here is longer than this finger, your testosterone level is high. If this finger is at the same level, that means your testosterone is very low. If it's shorter, you probably squat to pee. So if you're a woman or a man and you want to do a testosterone check on anybody, just look at their hand. It's literally that simple.
Minute.
You can beat me in a street fight.
You're a podcaster, brother.
I think I might be able to get you.
Yeah, well.
You're way bigger than me, right? And people think that like muscles mean something. Muscles don't mean nothing. I'll beat the guy. No.
The internet told me that you wanted to try to take me down, and I told them that I think you couldn't do it.
Is that right? Are you ready for it?
I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Round one. Fight.
We prioritize aura above everything else. Like, if you can make some money but lose some aura, never do that shit. If you're playing the long game in life, just put aura at the center of everything. And everything you do, ask yourself, will this negatively or positively impact my aura? And you think about the compounding returns of like maximum aura, and you look around and you see guys like Future. You know what I mean? No one knows what he's saying in the songs, but the aura is so fucking strong. He sold his part of his catalog for $80 million. Aura.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Crawl, go crawl. None of you? None of you? Are you kidding me?
wants to laugh? Ask a question?
No, that wasn't even a trick question. That was a serious question. Like, who wants to go crawl? Who wants to go have some fun and go crawl in the fucking mud? None of you. You all just want to stand there. You came here to stand here. Anyone, you can just go do it. The rest of you can just stand there and watch them if you want. Anyone that wants to go and get some more work in, go get some work.
We're not telling them to go.
Second thoughts. Are you kidding me? You walked over there and then walked back over here? What are you doing? What are you going back and forth for?
Get out there, boy. It was a trick question. You failed. Miserable. Get him out.
The Squire program is a 15-hour father-son rite of passage, where they claim to turn boys into men who are protectors and providers through exercises and group sessions. This is just the alpha male boot camp repackaged for fathers and sons. Your son doesn't need a paid 15-hour ritual to become a man. He needs you to actually be present in his life consistently, not pay for a weekend program so someone else can teach him what you should be teaching him every day. Fatherhood isn't a 15-hour course. It's years of showing up, setting an example, having difficult conversations, and actually being there. You don't outsource raising your son to alpha male programs. You do the work yourself. You don't need programs, boot camps, or rituals to be a good father or to raise a good son. You need consistency, presence, and genuine care. Teach your kids through your actions, not by paying someone else to run them through exercises. Focus on what actually matters. Being there for your family, building real character through daily actions, and living the values you want to pass on. That's free, and it actually works. Take care out there.